Okay, let me grab some cards. And I want to look at Stephen Miller, the hater. KKK. I love when they call him Peewee German. I think that suits him quite well. Just like I said, every time I see him, I see his past life as German. People say he's Gobel. Could be. I see him with the scar that they would get. It was a, sign of that they went through this some type of a training they had. But I always see him in the German uniform with the scar. Peewee German. And he's still in the hate. I mean, I can't believe that this time around they made him Jewish, but he's, he didn't learn any lesson from it. He's still Peewee German. So let's see what it says about Peewee German. It's about getting to a better place, moving the mindset. Energy coming into it, feeling embattled, above it, strengthening things, foundation, the MAGA clan. So apparently this is about those feeling disenfranchised, the poor victimhood, the drama that they have. The white guys that were such victims. Yeah. So what's going on now? It's this mental, being driven by the mind spin, looking deeper. Could be isolation on his part and delusion. He's alone in his delusion and his fabricated mindset. The challenge is his fishtails. Okay, the messages he wants to put out. And keeping the lid on things. No compassion, no nothing. When it comes to the American public, what he's trying to birth, and what he's trying to run away from. What's driving it is this message he wants to put out, okay? Of being so embattled, his fishtail lies, his drama, the Magatonian deceptions, delusions, and what they try to run away from. Genuine emotional context, they want to run away from it, okay? So let's see what we have here. We'll do a clarifying read and see what it says when it comes to Peewee German. Trump just wants to stay out of jail. He doesn't care what happens in the government. He doesn't care. The more toxic it is, the happier he is, okay? So what we have at the center of all of this is based on the desires, what he's trying to sell. Ever the merchant, what's trying to be sold, because he's so unhappy with what's coming, what's there. He's out of the cold, no spiritual aspect. He's outside of that in his desires and his misery. One side of it, we have what they're trying to build and construct with an abuse of power, trying to control the thought processes of people for the long term, a long-term agenda, and trying to get away with it. Always. Always. He's on the run with his mental fabrications, always having to look over his shoulder because it's illegal, most of the stuff they want to do. So the other side of it, we have the messages being put out, what's being worked on because of his unhappiness and his abusing power, and new actions he wants to put into place for the long term, and trying to run away from justice, trying to get away with it, blocking any information coming in, again ruled by his mind. This Republican Agenda 2025, trying to cover up the Epstein things as well, and this dark drama connected with the White House, okay? So we see where he's at. He's ruled by his mind. He's trying to run the Republican things, trying to hide the Epstein stuff, blocking anything from coming in. And again, that dark agenda from the White House. Long term, he's trying to work on this based on his desires, trying to figure out a new abusive action that he could put into place. Again, trying to build up some things and a new message coming out and running away from justice. Yeah, nice guy, Peewee German. But let's see what it's going to say. What else can you tell us? The wheel is turning with it, though. When it comes to the abuse of power, there's an agreement looking deeper into this, to the absolute truth, wanting the genuine truth, with the new cup coming out and a tower moment for this guy. Okay? People are getting fed up with this crap. And he can try to run away from the law all he wants, but the law is going to catch up with him. You know, they thought they were smart, and they were going to send different states into Oregon. Oh, you can't use the Oregon National Guard? Well, we'll pick ones from California. And then they finally said, no, you can't send any National Guards from any states up there. So they think they're going to find some way around justice, around the Constitution, to do their dark agenda. But it's not working. They're on the heels of Peewee German. Okay? So on that note, I'm going to leave that here. We'll see you online.